Whether you want to befriend an INFP or are intrigued by how they live, finding these free spirits in real life could be challenging. Not only that, they are one of the rarest personality types in Myers-Briggs' 16 personalities, but they're also the type who purposely go in hiding. At the same time, an INFP may be right under your nose, but you're unaware of it. Did I mention INFPs can play a different personality when they want to? Yes, they do, so you must be keener to identify one. But worry not. To guide you in spotting INFPs, I've listed some observable traits and actions of this personality. But remember, this is simply a generalization based on what's commonly observed. Still, we are all unique individuals with varying experiences, beliefs, and motivations. Now, here are 6 signs to recognize and spot an INFP. 1. INFP's fashion sense is either expressive or lacks care for fashion. This is one of my observations among INFPs. Generally, they have 2 approaches to their clothing style. The first one, their fashion expresses their interests. Yes, younger INFPs tend to be expressive in what they wear. They have an unconventional, fashionable phase and dress up based on their interests and hobbies, whether rock, punk, goth, anime, or dressing up like a character from a movie. Secondly, INFPs wear modest clothes and exude an earthy vibe. As INFPs mature and start jobs, often their fashion sense may remain or simply dissolves into an earthy, modest, and simple style. They don't usually follow the fashionable trend. They don't opt for shiny, large, dangling accessories and hardly put on makeup. Amazingly, such inclination to natural beauty and simplicity makes INFPs attractive. They wear plain attires rather than glamorous and shiny ones that stand out too much. Not to mention they have a go-to favorite attire that they wear on whatever occasion. However, this isn't a strict rule for recognizing this personality. Many INFPs can be trained for fashion, especially when their job requires them to do so. But I must say, many INFPs I know still dress simply and modestly. 2. Childlike, but also are old souls. INFPs have an amazing duality. While they're a child at heart, they can turn 180 degrees to being an old soul. They may look reserved, gullible, and gentle, but after getting to know them, people would realize how wise, independent, and nonconformist INFPs are after a few interactions. They care for others and give valuable advice when asked. They look innocent, but can completely visualize and understand what you're going through. When you see someone who has this duality, you would probably consider them to be an INFP. 3. They don't look directly in the eye. Most INFP finds it hard to make eye contact. If I'd be honest, I feel hazy within the millisecond of looking at a person's eyes. There's a short mental block, and I'm not exaggerating. Sometimes looking at people's eyes is like looking into their souls. It's pulling me in. So instead of making eye contact, INFPs look at the other person's mouth or dart their eyes on the ground. They look everywhere, but not at your eyes. 4. INFPs are gigglers. Witty puns and unanticipated jokes would have INFPs rolling for hours. For them, quirky jokes replay over and over again in their heads and still chuckle even when everyone has moved on. It's satisfying to make them laugh, especially when it becomes almost uncontrollable. It simply looks sincere. INFPs respond hilariously to wit. This may also be the reason why they are rarely comedians. They also laugh hard even before saying the punchline. Search for the earthy, quiet person who can burst out a carefree laugh. Chances are they're INFPs. 5. Always adoring the sky and nature. As you walk under the starry night sky, INFPs are the first to point out how beautiful the clouds and the moon are. You'd be talking about your life, but INFPs won't miss pointing out how beautiful and mysterious nature is. 6. INFPs are sleeping bears. These dreamers have a heart for the underdogs. They themselves are magnets for bullies who see them as weak and unintimidating. But have you witnessed a laid-back, kind, and reserved acquaintance explode with surprising anger? If yes, then that person's probably an INFP. INFPs are extremely patient and can let insults slide, but when their anger bucket overflows, they're like sleeping bears who are ready to chase the hunters, aka bullies. They become the most insensitive and frank people. However, it would be rare for an INFP to reach this stage. But if such rage from a peace-revering fellow catches you by surprise, you might consider investigating on their personality more. There you go. Here are 6 signs you're talking to an INFP. What other signs do you think would describe these dreamers? Share your insights below. Thanks for watching.